website, helpinggetvictory.org.
A voice of rescue, training overcoming.
You with the word to rescue entitled Trained, Not Troubled.
This is message number 2 in the 500 series, His Comfort, Our Call. The NLV translation of 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 6 reads, "But if we are in trouble, it is for your good, and it is so you will be saved from the punishment of sin. If God comforts us, it is for your good. Also, you too will be given strength not to give up when you have the same kind of trouble we have." Here we see how comfort now works for us to produce patient endurance. It allows us to be engaged and to remain effective in our assignment so that we can accomplish what God has given us to do. Oppositely, trouble comes to halt our project for the Lord, bring it to a standstill to keep us from running our race and completing our ministry and fulfilling our destiny. This defiantly appears to discourage us, to depress us, to make us ineffective and inefficient, so that we are diminished in our quality and usefulness. And why is that? Well, if we are unable to function properly, we are less likely to engage. Therefore, the interruption of our progress is meant to make us give up. If we become defeated, we are more prone to give in and return to our old way of living because we have been now tricked into believing that life, it just isn't working for us. When truthfully, it is sin that isn't working for us, because sin is death, and therefore it will by no means ever be able to work for our good. So turning away from God equates to going both backwards and downward. So the intention of trouble is to prevent the continuation of what we are doing for the Lord, so we are not able to progress to the next step, phase, or point to become who God created us to be. On the other hand, comfort allows us to remain engaged, to push. Because if we are engaged, then we are actively turning and using our God-given keys to open and lock, to bind and loose. In this case, we are the vehicle, and God's comfort is the key that ignites our heart to patiently persevere until the point of success happens, so that we become. Now, as I stated in the 200 series, rendering our mission incomplete is a part of Satan's mission. When we know that we are supported by God in trouble, it changes how we feel about ourselves and impacts how we perform. It is encouraging to know that we are not without comfort or power in trouble. If we can't perform, we have become disheartened, dispirited, and we have lost our spiritual confidence. This translates to a weak or a loss of connection from the source of our power for strength. If we are rendered powerless, it indicates that we are connected to puff, the hot air that originates from the dragon, Satan, the evil one, that serves to weaken us, depress us, demoralize us, and devitalize us. In other words, render us to a lessened spiritual state and make us powerless. Therefore, trouble is an identifier. It points out our source of comfort and locates the basis of our foundation. We are God's children. We are His personal concern. God counsels us to comfort us because of His love for us.
Thank you for listening to this message. We pray that it was a blessing. Now, if you're not a subscriber, think about hitting that like button. Then smash that subscribe button to be the first to hear our messages when they appear. Also visit our website, helpinggetvictory.org, to learn more about how victory starts with Jesus living in your heart.